Hey glam dolls, welcome back to our channel. I hope everyone is doing fabulous today. The weekend is here, praise God. But that's usually when it starts to get even more busy for me because I'm a mama and mama time gets done on the weekends, especially errands, grocery shopping, laundry, house cleaning, taking the kids all kinds of places. So that's what I'm doing today. But I'm not going to be wearing this bold of a look. We're going to be going to like the indoor trampoline place. I think I might be a little too done up for the trampoline place. So yeah, but this is the gorgeous look I'm going to be filming today for you guys. Using a bunch of new products that was featured on yesterday's video. So a bunch of new stuff I was trying out, and I am obsessed with everything I got. My makeup collection is so full right now. I need to go on a no-buy for a little bit. I know I said I was going to do that back in December. We all saw how well that worked out. Kind of didn't. So I think I need to do that for a little bit. I think I'm going to. But I did get the Ofra Nikki Tutorials collection, which was the main theme of today's look. I am obsessed. Can I just say how obsessed I am? I already had the Ofra liquid lipsticks, and I love them. Love them, love them, okay? But I never had the highlighters, which is actually what they're more famous for. And that highlighter is so freaking gorgeous. This is it toned down and blended out, you guys. Like they can see my highlighter up in outer space. It's freaking crazy. And I use the highlighter, all three of them, on my eyes, and it just came out so gorgeous. I know I've been doing a lot of warm brown reddish tones on my eyes lately, and I promise I'll incorporate some more colors next week. I just have been really wanting to try this stuff out, man. So my looks have been a little repetitive, I feel. But yeah, so I used that in my Prism palette, and I need to start showing some of my older palettes some love. I think I'm going to make it a point to do that this week. So also one thing before we get into the look, congrats again to our winner of our 300 subscriber giveaway. It was Miss Jennifer, and I am so happy for her. Like, she has been following our channel for a little while, and I couldn't think of a more sweet girl. I love all you girls that I've gotten to know on here. You guys have all been so amazing. There's, at least a couple handfuls of my faithful girls that are always on here commenting, notification squad, and I adore you, and I adore every one of you who support me. So next week I'm going to be going live with another giveaway, and I may have a surprise in store for you guys soon. So another really big surprise. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys are watching, paying attention, because I've got some things in the works for you guys. Are you guys feeling this lipstick? I haven't decided how I feel about it yet. I dig it, but I'm not 100% on it. I don't know. I think with the right look it can be done, but I don't know. I think it's a gorgeous color, but I don't know. I don't know on me. I don't know. I always like the browns on me, but I don't know. I think this one's a little too deep for me. I don't know. Maybe if I had my brown hair back, but I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get in a look now because I'm rambling. So thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for this look. So I didn't want to bore you guys with the foundation routine, so I just used my NARS Creamy Radiance. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair. And yes, I am applying a lot of it, but we're going to use this to blend out throughout the center of our face, our nose, right above your lip, and the chin area and the middle of the forehead, kind of like highlighting. And just blend that baby all out. Next, I've been dying to use this powder. It is Patrick's powder, the collab he did with MAC, Mr. Patrick Star himself, and you just need the tiniest little bit. I want to warn you, the tiniest little bit, and it goes such a long way. And because it can be super drying, and I have dry skin, but it does work, and it is one of the best setting powders I have yet to use, and it is so finely milled. And as a matter of fact, I feel like it minimizes and almost blurs the texture on my skin. So I think I may have found my favorite setting powder in the world. So I go a little bit backwards with my steps nowadays. I'm using the Everglow highlighter, and I'm using the glazed donut portion of the highlighter from the Nikki Tutorials Ofra collab. And oh my gosh, do you see how freaking pigmented this is? I mean, it is to die for. It was almost too pigmented, but that's the reason I do the highlighter first, so I can blend it out with everything else. By the way, Wayne Goss, if you watch him, I watched a video, and he said when you highlight your chin, to do the outsides of your chin. Next, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up with my Japanese contour palette and use the bronzer. And when you do the highlighter first, I feel like it helps everything just to blend together a little bit better with the highlighter. It blends it out so much better. So next, I'm going to contour using my ABH contour palette. Mine is a little out of order because I took the pan out. I'm actually using what is normally in the center part, that grayish brownish, and I'm just going to carve out the hollows of my cheekbones and also along the top of my forehead, just to minimize my forehead a little bit, make it look a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to use the Real Her blush palette that we got in last month's BoxyCharm and use this Dusty Rose Mauve color. And you're going to see now that we have everything on, it blended out the highlighters so much better. And it kind of gives you more of a glow from within kind of look instead of sitting right on top of everything. And I'm going to go in with the Subculture palette today and go in with Dawn as my transition color. And we're just going to take that in the crease and right above the crease with a big blending brush. And I'm just going to pack that on a little bit more. With Subculture palette, you need to go in with a very light hand. And to warm that transition color up a little bit, I'm going to go in with Edge right on top of it just to give it a little bit more warmth. And now we're going to take New Wave just a little bit below the transition color. So we're going to work in steps, go down a little bit lower each time and work our way down. As a matter of fact, I started doing a halo look with this. I'm going in with Fudge right here, and you're going to see I took it on the outer perimeter, outer corner of my eye and the inner corner of my eye, and took it through the crease because I was planning on doing a halo look, but I ended up changing my mind once I got the center filled in. But you'll see when we get to that part how I changed it and fixed it. So we're just going to put that in there, and then I go and blend it out, put it in there, blend it out. So keep doing that until you get the payoff that you want, until it's blended out the way you want. So this is where I went and carved out the center for the halo type look. and I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape. Sorry, you guys, my allergies are acting up so bad. That's why I sound so nasally and sniffly. But yeah, I'm just using this to carve out the center of the eye, and I'm going to go in here in just a second and lay down a shimmer color. This is just going to carve it out and make the shimmer look a lot more pigmented. So I'm gonna go in with the goldy color and go over where I had the concealer, and this is where I decided I really didn't like how it looked as a halo eye. Even after blending everything together, it didn't look horrible. It just wasn't what I was feeling. So I went ahead and took more of that gold color and started blending it more towards the inner eye, or the inner corner of the eye. And then I went ahead and took some concealer and cleaned up where that brown was on the inner corner, and just went over that. And then I'm going to take the glazed donut, the lightest color in the Ofra highlighter, and decide to take that where I laid the concealer down on the inner corner and blend that into the gold color. So I took a little bit more of the gold color on my finger and just blended those two together so they just kind of all fade into each other. And then I'm going to take the copper color and also work that in there too. I wanted to make sure I used all three colors, and right here is where I took that copper color, and we're just going to take that on the inner corner of the eye, and it worked out so amazing. These three colors together are so freaking pigmented and so beautiful. I was really happy with how this turned out. So you can really make good use of all three of these colors, even if they're not your exact highlight shade. So I just cleaned up the outside of the corner of the eye with the color Fudge in the Subculture palette. And then I'm going to take that Fudge color and go about maybe a third of the way in on the lower lash line and blend that up so it all blends together. Then I'm going to take the copper that we just used on the inner or outer corner, and then I'm just going to use that in the middle of the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that light gold color and work that towards the inner corner of the lower lash line. And to highlight the inner corner, I did use the glazed donut. Now to tightline, I am going to use Japanesque in jet black just to tightline the upper lash line and lower lash line. This is just going to make everything blend together a lot more cohesive with the lashes. And now I'm going to go in with my Revlon Super Skinny liquid eyeliner, and I still need to get a new one, and I'm just using this to create the wing. Because it's running out, I don't use it on my whole eye. I just go in with the Essence Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner and then fill everything in. If the Essence was thin enough, I would use this on my whole eye, but the brush isn't thin enough. So to coat my lashes, I'm just using the Tarteist Lash Paint that we got in our Boxy Charm. Before I go with my lashes, and for lashes, I'm using the Double Up Double Wispy Ardell lashes, which are absolutely beautiful, and I'm using my black Duo Lash Glue to glue these babies on. So for the liquid lipsticks that came in the Nikki Tutorials Ofra collab, I had a hard time choosing, but I decided to go with the dark brown and put that baby on the lips. All three of these colors I think would have looked so beautiful with this look, and they're so versatile. They are just, oh, I die. They are so beautiful. This dark brown, though, I tell you what, that is rich and deep. So here is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I absolutely loved everything I just got, and especially that setting powder. If you can get your hands on it, go do it. It is phenomenal. It literally didn't cake up. It was so finely milled, and it's gonna keep all the oils at bay all day, and it'll keep you looking snatched. And just make sure you don't use too much, otherwise it's gonna dry you out really, really bad. So just remember, a little bit goes a long way. And as far as the Ofra highlighters go, they're some of the most pigmented highlighters I've ever tried. So I highly, highly recommend them. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. See you guys later. Bye.